Warm greetings to my dear students. I welcome you all to Google class. Today we'll be studying topic the seasons from the chapter climate of geography. Season. How do we perceive season? Or what do we understand by the word season? A season is a division of the year which is marked by the changes in the weather pattern, ecology, and the amount of daylight. Based on the generalized monthly atmospheric conditions, the year is divided into seasons such as winter, summer, a rainy season or advancing monsoon, and a retreating or post-monsoon season. Starting with the first season, that is the cold weather season or winter. The cold weather season or winter season, it begins from mid-November and stays till Feb in the northern parts of India, with December and January as the coldest months. The temperature, it decreases from south to north. For instance, if we will observe the temperature of Chennai, it will be around 24 to 25 degrees, while as in the northern plains, the temperature will be around 10 to 15 degrees. During this season, frost, it occurs in the northern plains and snow falls in the high mountainous regions of Himalayas. During this period, northeast trade winds blow, and most of the country it remains dry, except two parts, that is Tamil Nadu and southern Andhra Pradesh. Here in these areas, the winds they start picking up the moisture from Bay of Bengal. Features of the cold weather season. The features of the cold weather season are: the sky is clear, we have low temperature and low humidity, and the winds they are weak. There is an inflow of the cyclonic disturbances from the west and the northwest, which actually originate over Mediterranean Sea and Western Asia. We usually hear during winters, Sonam Lotus, who is the meteorological head, he always keeps on saying that western disturbances are approaching. Western disturbances are approaching. So these western disturbances, they are actually the cyclonic disturbances and they originate from the Mediterranean Sea. These cyclonic disturbances, they cause winter rains, which are locally known as Mahavat over the plains. And these rains, Mahavat, they are very much good. They are very much helpful for the Rabi crops. And the Rabi crops are those crops which are grown during winters. The peninsular region, it has the moderating effect due to sea. Hence, it does not have well-defined cold season. And hardly we find there any noticeable change in the temperature pattern. The second season, that is the hot weather season or summer. The hot weather season, it starts in March with the apparent movement of sun towards north and it lasts up to end of May. The characteristic features of hot weather season are the temperature of the northern part of India, it shoots up and the atmospheric pressure, it comes down. Towards the end of May, an elongated low pressure area, it develops in the region extending from Thar Desert, which is located in the northwest, to Patna and Chota Nagpur Plateau, which is located in east and southeast respectively. This results into the beginning of the air circulation around this trough. Hot, gusty, dry winds, which are locally known as Lu, they blow during this season over north and northwestern India. Dust storms, they are very much common in the northern India in the month of May. They bring temporary relief from the heat by lowering the temperature and they may also cause light rain and cold breeze. The localized thunderstorms, which occur during the summer season, they have very high speed and they even precipitate hail. Such thunderstorms they are called as Kal Baisakhi in West Bengal. And we see that near the end of summer there may be pre-monsoon showers. And these pre-monsoon showers they are also called as mango showers in Kerala and Karnataka because they are very helpful in the early ripening of the mango fruit. As far as the temperature is concerned, we find that in the month of March, the highest temperature is about 38 degrees Celsius, which is recorded in the Deccan Plateau, 42 degrees, which is recorded in Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh in the month of April, and in the month of May, northwest parts of the country they experience 45 degrees temperature due to the moderating influence of oceans. The temperature it remains lower in the peninsular India. Then third season is our advancing monsoon or rainy season. The low pressure area over the northern plains, it intensifies by mid-June and it starts to attract the trade winds. The trade winds they actually originate over the warm tropical ocean in the southern hemisphere. After crossing the equator, these trade winds they blow in southwest direction and enter the Indian peninsula as southwest monsoon. Since these trade winds they blow in southwest direction, so they are known as southwest monsoon. They cover the entire subcontinent except extreme northwest in just over 1 month. The maximum rainfall due to these winds occur in the northeastern India, especially Meghalaya and Assam, and the windward side of the Western Ghats, that is Tiruvananthapuram to Mumbai, as these winds bring abundant moisture to the subcontinent at the velocity of 30 kilometers per hour. Windward side means the side which faces the moisture-laden winds and it gets heavy rainfall. While as the leeward side, this side it doesn't face the moisture-laden winds and it does not get that much of rainfall. I hope you know windward side and leeward side. As far as the rainfall is concerned, we have observed and what the records tell us that the parts of the western coast and northeastern India they receive rainfall about 400 centimeters. However, this rainfall is low in western Rajasthan and the adjoining parts of Gujarat, Haryana and Punjab. Rainfall is equally low in the interior of the Deccan Plateau and the east of Sahyadris. Low precipitation is in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The most important features of the advancing monsoon are: number 1, wet and dry spell; number 2, monsoon trough; and number 3, tropical depression. Now coming to first point, that is wet and dry spell. See, the monsoon in India, they don't bring continuously rainfall. They are not continuous. The rainfalls during monsoon period, they are not continuous. There are breaks. If there is rainfall for some particular time or some particular period, then after that we have a dry spell and then again it rains. So these are known as breaks. This is called as break. We are having the wet as well as the dry spells. This is known as the breaks in rainfall. These breaks in monsoon, they are actually related to the movement of the monsoon trough. Now coming to second point, that is the monsoon trough. What do you mean by monsoon trough? Monsoon trough is actually a zone of low pressure which usually builds up over northwest India as a result of the excessive solar insolation, right? The trough and its axis, they keep on moving north to south and back to determine the periodic breaks in the rainfall. When the axis of trough it lies over the plains, the region it gets good rainfall. With the northward movement of the axis, the Himalayan region gets widespread rain, which is the catchment area of the various rivers. Then the third important characteristic feature, that is the tropical depression. What is a tropical depression? See, I have even uploaded the pictures of monsoon trough as well as of tropical depression. If you will observe the picture carefully, you will see that there is some sort of circulation. There is some sort of, you find the circular movement. So tropical depression occurs when the warm, moist air over the warm ocean water starts to rise and a low pressure forms at the surface. As the air rises, the surrounding air it swirls into the center to take its place, right? So as far as tropical depression is concerned, that how it is an important feature of the advancing monsoon, I'll tell you that. The frequency and the intensity of the tropical depression, it determines the amount and duration of the monsoon. It forms at the head of Bay of Bengal and it crosses over to the mainland. These depressions, they follow the axis of the monsoon trough of low pressure. Then is our last season, that is the retreating or post-monsoon. When the sun starts shifting towards the south, during October, November, the low pressure trough over the northern plains, it is replaced gradually by a high pressure system. This is followed by the southwest monsoon winds. By the beginning of October, the monsoon withdraws from the northern plains and dry winter conditions prevail by the end of November. The characteristic features of the retreating monsoon are that this period is marked by the clear skies and a rise in temperature. The temperature during day is high, but the nights they are cool and pleasant. Due to the high temperature and humidity during the day, the heat it becomes somewhat oppressive, and this phenomenon is called as October heat. This is all about your seasons. I hope that my lecture is very much helpful to you. Thank you so much. Wishing you